Hey everybody, this is the Math 6 Week 3 video. We're going to talk about equations, expressions, and inequalities. The vocabulary you will learn in 6th grade, so important. It's going to carry on in algebra and the rest of your math career. And some people will be like, what is a coefficient? And you can be like, it's the number being multiplied by a variable. So don't forget the things that you're learning because it's not going to go away and it will help you with math, So this first one though is pretty simple. Blank times 3 is 3 times blank. Well, we know that 9 times 3 is the same as 3 times 9. You should also write down that this is the commutative property. Commutative property. That means that A times B is equal to B times A. Switch them around, but it's a property. It's something that's true no matter what number you choose. Which two expressions represent the following array? So just like this, you might say, what do I put first, the rows or the columns? Doesn't matter because we're multiplying them together, right? So 1, 2, 3, 3 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So we can say 3 times 6 or 6 times 3. That's the commutative property. Okay, you can figure out that one. Skipping it. Which two expressions are equivalent? So now this one we should write down. This is called the associative property. Associative property. And that means you can change the order in which you do 3 things. So A plus B plus C. What do you add first? We can add A plus B first, or you could be crazy and add B plus C first, and it would be the same thing. And that also works with multiplication. Sometimes you don't know what to do if you have 3 things, right? You multiply 2 and then multiply the answer by the third. That's what you do. That's the associative property. So 9 times 3 times 3 is the same as 9 times 3 times 3. It's also the same as 27, not plus 3, no. It's also the same as 9 times 9. And why is that? Because we can multiply 3 times 3, which is 9, and then multiply that by 9. It's a tricky one. And you could do that last one. You don't need me for that. Okay, quiz 2. Which of the following are factor pairs of 66? Let's talk about factors. See, there's vocabulary. Factors are numbers that multiply to a bigger number, composite number. Okay, so 66, we make a little factor tree. What 2 numbers multiply to 66? You may be saying 2 and 33, or you may have said 6 and 11. Either one is correct, okay? Because now we're going to take, in this first one, we're going to break that down into 11 and 3, right? 33 is 11 times 3. And here, 6 breaks down into 2 and 3. And ultimately, they have the same factors, 2, 11, and 3. 2, 3, 11. Same 3 numbers, right? That's because it doesn't matter which way you go. When you get to the roots, it's the same number. It's going to have the same prime number. So which of the following are factor pairs? Any 2 of these. So let's see, 6 and 11. Yes, 6 and 11. See, 6 times 11. 1 and 66. We didn't say it, but 1 times 66 is 66. 2 and 33. Yep, we see 2 and 33. So those are factor pairs. 4 and 16, no, because there's no numbers that would multiply 16. And 3 and 22, yes, that would work because we have the 3 here. Check it out. We got the 3 here. And then if you multiply 2 times 11, that's 22. So this one had a lot of answers. All right. List all the factors of 24. So, okay, so we're going to break it down. So 6 times 4. There's other options, but I'm doing that. That's what I thought of first. So 2 times 3 times 2 times 2. Okay. And then also 1. Okay, so any combination of these, you know, but not that. Those numbers are all too big. When you're looking at a list, a nice easy way is also to say anything that can be divided, right? So these are the prime factors. But now that I'm thinking about it, if I just look at this list and say, I need to be able to divide 24 by every number in this list. Okay, so right here I see 10. You can't divide 24 by 10, but you can divide 24 by 1, check, 2, yep, 3, yep, 4, yep, 6, yep, 8, yep, 12, yep, that'd be 2, and 24 divided by 24 is 1. All right, so you can totally ask about factors. Which equation best shows that 48 is a multiple of 3? Okay, so let's look, multiple of 3. Not this one, because that's addition, and multiple is multiplication. 48 divided by 16 is 3. 3 times 4, maybe. Not this one, that's subtraction. 144 equals 3 times 48. No, we want to show that 48 is a multiple of 3. So it'd be this one, because this one shows me that 3, the 16th multiple of 3 is 48. Okay, which of the following describes the numbers shaded on the 100 chart? 7, 27, 47, 67. They all have 7s. They're all prime numbers. Yeah, okay. No, they're not all prime. 27 can be divided by 9 and 3. So 27 is a composite number. Okay, any number that can be divided by a number is composite. Any number that cannot be divided by anything but itself and 1 is prime. These are very important numbers that are actually shaping our world today. Like Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies are built off of prime number combinations. You can look into that. All right, so I'll let you figure that one out. Last one, here we go. Quiz 3. Which of the following numbers is equivalent to 10 to the 3rd power? Okay, so know your exponents of 10. Whenever it's 10, that exponent tells you how many zeros. So that would be 1,000. Easy, right? Not 30. It's not 10 times 3. It's 10 times 10 times 10. All right, Sandy had $10 in her collection. For her birthday, her parents quadrupled, multiplied by 4, how many dolls she had. Then she decided to share the dollars equally with her brother. Which numerical expression shows the total number of dolls Sandy had after sharing with her brother? Okay, so let's make sense of this. So she had 10, but then her parents quadrupled it. So then she had 40, right? And then she shared equally with her brother. That's her and her brother. So we're going to be dividing into how many equal groups? 2, right? So that's 40 divided by 2. This is step 1, quadrupling. Step 2, sharing with brother. And so they each get 20. So which one? That would be this one, right? All right. Which expression represents 7 times the difference between 328? So got to know our order of operations and our arithmetic words. So hopefully you know difference is subtraction, right? Times, of course, is multiplication, right? So difference is subtraction, sum is addition, or you could say total. you know, minus product is multiplication, quotient is division. And so as you do these word problems, you definitely want to like make a list of the keywords and get those in your mind. And they'll not only help you get the right answer, but they'll help you understand how to do the math with things in the future, like problem solving. Okay, so we want to represent 7 times the difference between. Okay, so we want to find the difference and then multiply by 7. So that would be A. Woo. 7. Yeah, this one doesn't work because 28 minus 300 is a negative number. This one has an addition sign. Okay, complete the equation. So there's a good little point here. 3.7 times 10 to the first would make it 37. Move that decimal point over 1 to the right. 3.7 divided by 10 to the first would move the decimal point 1 to the left, which would make it 0.37. Okay, so write that down. Move 1 to the right, move 1 to the left. Multiplying by 10 is a very helpful thing. Okay, I'll let you figure out that one. Yeah. All right, there we go. Week 3, all done. Now you try it, post in the organizer.